So here we are, All Hallows Eve, day before Halloween, Angels Night basically. I've been invited out to these condos in Warren. They look really nice, but when you are greeted by a man in a lab coat, you know this is going to be pretty good. Let's go inside. Jerry Reedy.
How you doing, Sean?
All right, let's come on in. So
Come right
Jerry,
on, buddy.
we'll introduce you to the folks here. You've always been a fan of Frankenstein.
Always, all my life.
All your life, watching the movies?
Watching the movies
As a kid.
When I was a youngster, sitting on my father's lap because I was afraid.
Yeah.
And
this is the guy we're talking about right here.
This is the guy. This is the guy.
You even got the hat.
Got the hat.
And you've been a fan ever since.
Ever since. Compared to today, it's not as frightening as it used to be, but years ago it was, you know, he was, and he still is the most iconic monster of all time.
Iconic monster, yeah.
There's
Old
no doubt
Frankenstein movies, and
Yes.
here we are at Halloween. So you've made something in your basement. Lead the way. Let's go see.
Okay.
All right. So this is something you've been working on for how long?
Just a little over a year.
And why have you been doing this?
Well, I picked him up.
You picked who up?
I picked my Frankenstein up.
You have a Frankenstein.
Yes. Oh yes, I have it. I have a Hollywood prop Frankenstein. It was authentic from Hollywood, and I picked him up in a trade for a painting that I had of Lyndon Baines Johnson dressed as a Hell's Angel years ago on a Harley Davidson knucklehead.
But you traded that painting for a big
for this guy.
Well, and then this is Jerry's condo basement.
Yeah, this
and it's not just Frankenstein. You have built Dr. Frankenstein's lab, and we're going to take a real close look at this. We've made our way behind the operating table. Here we are at the door. Jerry, if you would please open the door to these gates.
We'll see Frankenstein.
This is a glass case, and wow. Is there more light you can get on this guy?
One second here, buddy.
This is, I gotta tell you, this is creepy. I gotta tell you. There's Jerry. This glass case. Okay. How big is your Frankenstein, Jerry?
He's about 6'10".
6'10". How much does he weigh, would you say?
Believe it or not, he's pretty light. They did a remarkable job. He's I'd say probably only about 75 pounds.
Oh, it's only 75 pounds.
Yeah.
And he had, it says Universal Studios on his foot?
Yes, on the bottom of the boot is Hollywood Universal Studios from Hollywood, California. It's on the sole.
So he had to be either a prop or used in a movie or at one of the amusement parks or something?
Right. Now, and I'm thinking that either he had maybe some still shots, you know, for a movie, or...
Can you hit the light again so we can show people again the detail of this thing and of your lab, because I'm blown away that all this is down here. We refocus. So you think he was used as a prop?
I believe it as a prop, maybe for still shots or even at movie theaters. But you know, that's a mystery. But it's been a lot of fun, you know. And I picked this throne chair up on Craigslist that fits him ideally. I mean, it's absolutely perfect.
Let's take a peek at that, because you've got this wooden chair here with chains hanging on. It looks like kind of like an electrocutioner's chair. Yes. But it's you call it the throne chair.
Yeah, it's actually a throne chair.
This is what Dr. Frankenstein would have chained his monster into and then shocked him into life.
Right.
And you got this on Craigslist, and then you've got this, the background and the bats and gargoyles, and then what is this over here? These dials and everything.
These are just electronic devices that I felt would add to a good look. You know, in his... I call it his resuscitation chamber.
Oh man!
Now this here, Sean, is
a chamber.
This is actually an antique EKG machine.
Oh my goodness! Where did you get that?
Same thing on Craigslist. you just never know what you're going to find. You know, I go in there antiques, and I just browse, and I say, well, that can come in handy. You know, so it's one of the things that You don't really know what you're looking for, but when you see it, you say, "Yep, I need that."
All right, so I mean, you've thought of just about everything that would go into Frankenstein's lab. Here is a
I'm thinking so.
operating table. There's Dr. Frankenstein himself. I don't even know if I should show what's on the table. It's like a cadaver being harvested. There's Igor. There's a scalpel. I mean, this is creepy. The old hospital.
Well, it is actually
materials.
a Bride of Frankenstein. So
it's Bride of Frankenstein. You got her dress ready.
We all know that. We all know Frankenstein came from parts.
Where do you get? So again, Craigslist here on the medical equipment here.
Yes. That's all. It's just Craigslist. You know that there is easy to build. That's just some, you know, dollar store hands. Then, you know, press wood and, you know, you use your imagination a little bit, throw it together, and it comes together. Like I said, I changed my mind several times. You know, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I said, nah. Now this here, this idea came from some pictures that was on Yugoslavia, a bar called, Czech Republic, called The Skull. So I got an idea. I said, yeah, I'm going to do that too. So I went out and I found a wheel. Yeah. Threw some skulls in it, you know. The old chain fall I had from when I worked in the mill. And, you know, it's just, like I said, it's just one thing after another. But it's fun.
Look, lots of people are collectors. Lots of people have hobbies. Here's a great Frankenstein movie poster.
Right.
So the question people are, you know, they're looking at this. You put so much detail into it, time and effort. The Frankenstein itself is unbelievable. The question is, why do you have parties down here? Do you have trick or treat down here?
I have not done that yet. Like I said, to me, it just started as my childhood hero. And I said, well, he deserves more than something to just be standing in a corner by himself. So I just, like I said, I just start adding on. But, you know, it'd be nice, you know, I'd like to really have some kids come down and check it out, you know, like special needs kids and stuff like this, you know. I don't know the proper channels to get, you know, through to people to say, hey, you're welcome to come look at this guy if you like. And
it might be a little strong for kids, though. I mean, it is. Well, it is like the old movie. So I bet maybe your neighbors come down for a cocktail or something, have some laughs.
Yeah, you know, like I said, they bring their grandkids around occasionally, and it's quite funny. A lot of them are, like I said, more afraid of this little guy than actually Frankenstein monster.
Yeah, he's creepy.
So. Yeah.
But the Craigslist thing, it becomes, I wouldn't say an addiction, but it becomes fun to start hunting for different things.
Absolutely. Like I say, you just never know what you're going to run into. So it's working well for me, and I hope it keeps on working well.
Another key question, what does Mrs. Reedy think of all this?
Oh, she stays in her domain upstairs. She doesn't, you know.
Some people fish, some people run.
That's right. Yeah, this is like my domain. You know what I'm saying? It's what I do. But heck, I've even got the original Frankenstein movie I show in the corner. Oh, here's Sean. I have X-rays too.
Oh well, I was gonna say, you know, where are the X-rays? Oh my goodness! And you found those on Craigslist? Must have been. Oh, that is creepy.
Yeah, well, I tell you, the X-rays itself I got off of eBay. The machines, the X-ray, the showing machines here, yes, I got another Craigslist, and believe it or not, I only got them for $10. Now, some of those electronics in the back there, I've actually got those few of those free from a Michigan State cop.
How about that? That is pretty funny. So, bottom line, it's your hobby. It's what you enjoy doing. It's Halloween time, so that's a good time for Frankenstein. And wow, thanks for inviting me in to check it all out.
Oh, thank you for coming.